Hey, hey, welcome. Nat and Mandy here.
Everybody.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yes.
All right, let's talk limiting beliefs. Now, this is a really big area because so many people try to work through their limiting beliefs, change them. Like, I know that we went through theta healing for probably quite a number of years. Theta healing's all about changing your beliefs, seeing what they are, and then going in energetically and changing them. Until we found out that you actually have 12 foundational limiting beliefs that can't be changed.
Yes.
And from those 12 foundational limiting beliefs come all your other beliefs. So beliefs are really important because they give us orientation in the world. If we didn't have beliefs, then you'd be drifting all over the place and your ego really doesn't know what's going on. So beliefs are actually really important. They're meant to be there in our human game. And particularly those foundational beliefs. So they come from your mother and your father at different stages of your development. So your mother-derived beliefs come from when you're first conceived up till about sort of 2 or 3. And then the father beliefs start to kick in. And so the father, obviously the mother is all about nurturing and love. So we find all the different ones like I'm not worthy and what's some other ones, mother-derived ones, Mandy?
It's all about a sense of belonging too. So belonging, sense of love, being nurtured, that you belong in the world, that you have a heart, all those type of things come from your mum. Yeah. Whereas father-derived beliefs are all around how to be in the world, like how to actually live in the world. It's all around capability, permission to be capable, anything that's to do with that more outward expression, if you like, of being in the world and being a person in the world and living from your heart. So so if you don't get those needs met, and we all don't on some level, so it doesn't matter if you had the most amazing childhood ever, there will be something that will be unmet in the unique expression that you need it to be met in. So our parents are only going to be operating from their belief systems as well. So we can't really, at the end of the day, expect anything different, but we do. We have this expectation that we should have been given this from our parents, and we go looking for it still. Then in the world, there's this unmet, like core wound, if you like, that is just drives all of our behaviors. And until we start to bring some awareness to that, and we see how it's influencing our actual actions and decisions in the world, the habits that we've formed, the way we think about other people and interact with them, the way we communicate, it influences every single level when you start to bring some awareness to that. But I think what you were saying too, Nat, is there's that important thing around that you'll never actually get rid of those beliefs. So we definitely went on that journey of trying to find a way to get rid of limiting beliefs. And you do clear some beliefs on some levels, but not these core foundational ones. Like you actually can't shift them. And they're actually, as Nat was saying, important. They're actually an orientation for us in the world to be a human. We're here as an infinite being in a human body, but we need something to orient us, to give us that sense of separation, individual expression. But it's when we identify with those beliefs as being something wrong with us, that we're not whole, that we go on that search. We're trying to resolve that identity all the time, like to make ourselves feel loved, or that we belong, or that we're getting it right, that there is a way that things have to be. How else does it show up? Like that you're not capable of like doing certain things, that you need permission to do certain things in the world. It shows up in many different forms, and some of us will have, a wide range of the beliefs, and some of us will have some, 2 or 3 that are really strong, and they'll show up really strongly across everything in your life once you start to bring some awareness to it. But just that idea that we can't actually get rid of them, that we actually need to step outside of them altogether. So we need to operate as if they don't exist, because we have to come to that conclusion. The assumption is that we're never going to get rid of them. So it's a endless pursuit to try and get rid of them. But we throw money at it, we throw time, we throw energy at trying to get out of these belief systems, and it's actually physically not possible while we're a human. So if that's the reality, then it's like, okay, well, how do I get what I want then, and not be at the whim of my ego, at the whim of these behaviors that pop up that I don't like, that don't get me the results that I'm wanting in life? How do I operate? Yeah,
definitely. So that's what we're talking about on day 3 of the challenge. I'll just bring up the banner here so you can see that. So the Infinite Wake Up
Core Challenge.
Yep, we start on Monday next week for day 1. So day 3 on the Wednesday, we're going to be talking all about your beliefs. We're going to go through all 12 foundational beliefs and show you all the different strategies that you're using. We all do them to exhibit these beliefs. And you'll be sitting there that entire session going, oh crap, oh yeah, oops, oh yeah, that's me. Oh my God, oh yeah. It's been amazing how many insights people have got from the challenges that we've run on this particular day, and the people are just like bing, bing, bing. Oh my goodness, okay. And it's not to sort of get really like sad about having all these. It's like, oh God, like how it feels really sluggish. It's actually relieving to know that you can't change them in the end, and that all your efforts to change these things have been quite futile, and they're going to feel quite futile. But it's like, well, you don't have to anymore. Like you can just let that go. And imagine all the energy that you free up when you stop trying to actually stop the limitations all the time. And then just focus on something else. So that's what we're going to be talking about on day 3.
Yeah. So the core thing about seeing the beliefs, it's not just seeing that you've got a belief, because we've all probably had a look at that over, if you've done any kind of personal development, transformation work, then you've looked at beliefs like I'm not worthy, I'm not capable, all of those type of ones. But it's not just knowing that they're there, it's actually seeing how it plays out in your life. Like what is the compensating strategies that you start to put into place to try and meet that need that you're looking for, that the ego is looking for. And that's where the power sits. The power sits in your actions that you're taking in the world, and we're all doing it. We're all doing these actions and behaviors and habits to try and get something to fulfill us, to meet this need. And so seeing those, that was like the light bulb moment for Nat and I when we were learning about this too. It's just like, we've done a crap load of work on beliefs, but actually seeing how it manifests in the world and what steps you're taking, that's where the power sits. So like the power always sits in our action. So if we can bring awareness to that, see what we're doing that's not working, and then introduce you to a whole new way of doing that, a whole new structure of creating what you want in the world, so that your beliefs are still there. They don't go away. They'll still pop their head up, but you can operate from a place of wholeness and knowing that you don't need to meet this unmet need over there that your ego is unconsciously trying to drag your attention away to all the time. So it's super powerful.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yes. So come and join us.
Yes.
I just want to say hi, Sylvia. Sylvia's in the house.
Hello. Yes. We get started Monday, the 14th of September, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So come across to wakeupinfinitechallenge.com. Fill in your name on the opt-in form, and you'll get taken to a button there that will bring you across to joining our Facebook group. So everything will happen in the private Facebook group, or the Facebook lives will be happening in there. There's lots of interaction and energy, some really cool people in there. So it's a very interactive 5-day experience. You get to have a direct experience of this work and what it's like to see it and shift it and play with the energies, and definitely guaranteed of some breakthroughs and insight, that's for sure. So
you'll have some massive breakthroughs.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Very cool.
Yes.
All right, we look forward to seeing you on Monday. Just go across to wakeupinfinitechallenge.com, and I'll see you in the Facebook group. All righty. Bye for now.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.